It's day 5. It's too early. Daisy woke me up. It's 7:30 in the morning. She had to go out and I'm exhausted. But I'm going to go back upstairs and try to read it. Now, I'll probably fall asleep while I'm reading, but I do have my Atkins drink. So I'm going to again read. I'm going to drink my cafe caramel shake. This thing is not that many calories. It's 150 calories, and it doesn't have that many carbs. It has, I can't even say, let me put my glasses on. It has 3 grams of carbs, and this is what I use for my breakfast. So I'm gonna drink this, and yeah, I'm staying on my low carb, high fat diet, trying to lose some more weight. I want to get back to school in September. Hopefully 10 pounds less than I left school. So let's see. I'm like halfway through. I think I lost 6 pounds so far. So yeah, so I have another month to go, and I'm hoping to lose another 6 pounds or another 4 pounds at least. So I will see you during the day. I have no plans for today at all. So we'll see what happens, what we do today. So Naomi is still sleeping. She hasn't seen the challenge yet. I'm sure she'll be grabbing that to do that. So, and I'll see you soon. I forgot to mention that Naomi was really excited last night when she saw that our subscribers went up to 550. So thank you for subscribing, and I will video more. Well, it's 11:30 now. I read 80 pages of this one, Melt. I didn't want to put it down, but I had to go take a shower and get ready for the day. So I'm taking a break now. I'm going to make my lunch, let Daisy out, and I think we're running to Dollar Tree because we are making something for the bar mitzvah, and I had to pick something up there. So I can't go to the Dollar Tree in my area because they don't have everything, so I have to drive at least a half hour to get to a good Dollar Tree. So maybe I'll videotape when I get there. Okay, there's Daisy. She has to go out. She doesn't really bark that much unless you're upstairs, so she's at the door and she has to be let out. And she just stands there and stares at you. You have to go out, Daisy? Okay, Daisy's gonna go out. Go ahead, baby, go out. I just let her in the yard and she goes. Go ahead. Go, Daisy, go. Hurry up, Daisy, go. Go out. Okay, back to my lunch. So I'm gonna go back over here. This is Daisy's cage. She sleeps in here at nighttime because she is a kisser and we can't have her loose at nighttime. So she sleeps in here at nighttime, but we leave it open all during the day. So back to my lunch. I am making an egg salad. I had this yesterday. It's an egg salad with mayonnaise, and my husband buys this sandwich thin bread. Yes, I'm eating bread. It's only 100 calories, and the whole meal is 320 something calories. And I hard boiled my eggs. This thing, I don't know if anybody has this thing. I have this Instant Pot. It's the new Crave. It is fantastic. It hard boils eggs in like 20 minutes, and you walk away. You put it in, you walk away. It does it for you. It's really, really cool. So I really enjoy it. So while I eat my lunch, I watch my favorite TV show. I am about 2 weeks behind, and because I was away, I'm gonna marathon my show. So yeah, I watch this every day usually. Because I'm going to the Dollar Tree, and the Dollar Tree is very near the used bookstore, I figured I would do an unhaul of some books that I had in my bin. So I only have a few books. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books that I'm going to bring to the used bookstore. I get credit to buy other books. So I already have like a $40 credit there, but every time I bring a book, my credit goes up and down, and you can only spend half of your credit while you're there. So anyway, here's the books I'm getting rid of. The first one is Violent Ends. This is a short story book about school shootings. I have a double, so I am getting rid of my second book. So that's that one. Here's another one that I had a double of, Miss Mayhem, which is book 2 of the series. I read Rebel Bell. I really liked it. This is book 2. I didn't know I already owned it, so I had 2 copies. I'm getting rid of this one. That happens a lot. Sometimes I don't put it on my Goodreads, and then I go to my shelf to put it away, and I'm like, oh, I have this already. Here's another one that I have a double of. It's Under the Lights by Abby Glines. This is book 2 of the series. I read book 1. I really liked it, so I wanted book 2. I got this on Book Outlet really cheap, but I already owned it. So, yeah, so I'm going to get rid of this one. Another book that I have 2 copies of is this very fat book. It is The Night World. This is book 3. I already had it on my shelf. I thought I was missing book 3, but I'm missing book 2. So yeah, so somehow I got this. I think I got this from school when the school was closing. The teachers bring all their books and we're allowed to take whatever we want. So I took this one and it was a double. So I'm getting rid of this one. Okay, here's on to 3 books that I read and I don't care for. So here we go. The first book is a very popular book and I know that the used bookstore is going to gobble this one up. I didn't really like it. I gave it a 2-star. It is very popular. It's this one, The Upside and Unrequited. I didn't think it was very good, and I am getting rid of it. I don't even want my kids to read it, so I'm getting rid of it. So that's this one. Yeah, too many cursing in that one. I didn't like it. Okay, another book that I read, and I liked it, but I wouldn't read it again, and this book is called The Bear, so I'm getting rid of this one. I'll get something else that I'll read. It was very good. This one I gave, I think, 3 or 4 stars. I really enjoyed it, but I'm not going to read it again, so I'm going to get rid of it. So it's a very short book. It's about a bear attacking a family. So yeah, I'm going to get rid of this. Very graphic, if you don't like graphic. It's told by a 5-year-old, I think. So yeah, so that's that one. And the last book that I'm getting rid of is a non-fiction book. I finished this one. I gave it 4 stars. It is very technical. I read this with Jennifer, and I just read it recently, but I'm going to get rid of it because I'm not going to read it again. And it is The Brain on Fire, and I'll get some credit for something. Maybe I'll get another non-fiction book to read to replace it. So, yeah, so I'm getting rid of this one. This one was good. 4 stars, I think I gave it. 3 or 4. I enjoyed it. It's a true story, nonfiction. So these are the books I'm getting rid of today, and I'll let you know when I come back if I pick up any more books. So stay tuned.
Hello, my mom told me to vlog or whatever, and so right now we're going to our bookstore, which you already know, and we're also going to AC Moore or Michael's and the dollar store. And my mom also has to get gas for the car. And that's it. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Well, I think we're going to show you what we get from Michael's and AC Moore. I don't know. So, we'll talk to you in the next clip. We're in the bookstore right now, and I'm going to have to whisper. But this is the YA section. This is the YA. This is middle grade. That's why they're so tiny. Okay. So, this is the young adult. And that's the kids. There's not that much kids, but there's a lot of young adult. I'm sorry about the talking. They're just being really, really rude right now. I'm joking. Okay. We have to whisper because we don't want to get kicked out. But for example of a YA book, I want to give you an example. This is an example. This is a good example. I'm sorry, I'm just really bored. She's making a tough decision. Okay, we'll see you later.
I am back from the used bookstore. I had a $50 credit. I used $20 of it. I spent $20 and I got 6 books. So yeah, so I used some of my credit. I still have credit of $30 at the store. And let me share with you what I picked up. So, of course, I had to go quickly because I had Naomi with me and she was begging me, let's go, Mom, let's mow. So, I'm going to share with you what I got. Okay, the first book I got is on my 50 to 50. And what I mean by that is I have a folder on my Goodreads. It's called 50 of 50. It's 50 books that I want to read before I turn 50, and this book was on it. So I wound up picking it up. It is the Joy Luck Club. I don't know what it's about. I have it on my 50 of 50. I like to read this before I turn 50. So, yeah. So, this is a very popular book. I think everybody has read it. I have not. And I saw it there, like, oh, that's on my 50-50 list. So, I picked it up. So, it's kind of short, too. So, I'm hoping to read this in the next 3 years. So, yeah. Okay, so the next book that I picked up was a book that I think that one of my Books Amino book clubs is reading because I remember them mentioning it. So I picked up World War Z. This is a zombie book, and this is book 1. And I'm pretty sure I heard about this book on Books Amino, one of my chat rooms. So I don't know if they read it in June or they're reading it now. And I saw it there, and I was like, I'm gonna pick it up. It looks brand new, and it is about zombies, and is book 1. So I picked that one up. Okay, so the next book that I picked up is an author that starts with the name Laura. So, yeah, I like to pick up books. I like to find new authors that have the same name as me. And one of my 50 around the year in 52 books challenge is to read a book by an author that has the same name as me. I haven't picked my book out. I know I have some upstairs, but I saw this one and I was like, oh, I never heard of that author before. So I picked up Laura Ann Gilman, and I picked up the first book, which is called Staying Dead. So I have no idea what it's about. All I know is I picked it up because the name was Laura, and I looked it up, and this is book 1 of a series, and she had it there, and she had the other books too, but I didn't want to buy book 2 or book 3, so I picked up book 1. It looks kind of weird and interesting. It says, do you believe in magic? You will when Gilman's done with you. So, yeah. So it seems pretty interesting. The cover is amazing, and yeah, so I just picked this one up. Never heard of it before, so yeah. Okay, so on the way out, I like to look at the new releases. She has like the 2016, 2017 new releases out at the door, and I always like to look at those on the way out. So I picked up one that I have no idea. I think that I wanted to buy this at Target, but I'm not quite sure. I got All the Missing Girls by Megan Miranda. So, yeah, she had it in hardback, and she also had it in a softback. I got the softback. It looks pretty amazing. It says no one ever just disappears, and I think it takes place in an amusement park, because look, there is an amusement park there. So, yeah, this is something I think I saw in Target that I've been eyeballing. So, I got this at her store. So, and it kind of is brand new. So, that. Okay, so now I got 2 hardbacks. They were $5 each. One is on Darcy's summer read list, and I did have this out from the library, but I returned it because there was a wait list on it, and I was like, you know what, for $5, I'm just going to own it. So I got The Dry by Jane Harper. I don't know what it's about. I know that Darcy has it as one of the 6 books to read for the summer. And yeah, so I had it, and there's a long wait list in the library, and I was like, for $5, I might as well get it. It is hardback, it is new, brand new, so I got it for $5. Okay, and the last book that I got for $5. Now this one, I had no idea. I just liked the cover, and I was like, it's a brand new book, and I figured might as well get it. But I just noticed here while I was reading it, it is the author of The Pocket Wife, which I have not read yet. I do have The Pocket Wife. I got The Other Widow. Look at that cover. Isn't it amazing? I love the rose, and it's so pretty. Yeah, and this is by Susan Crawford. And I have no idea. I just picked it up and I was like, I love the cover. I'm just gonna buy it for $5. So yeah, this is I think a 2016 release, or it could be a 2017. Let me check. It is a 2016 release. So yeah, this is an adult book. So that's that. So those are the 5 books that I picked up. Just gonna put them in order here. Yeah. Whoops. Whoa. So I picked up these for $22 I spent. So yeah. And I used my credit. So that's how I got it so low. So anyway, thank you for watching. And I will see you in another video. Bye.